You can now use Canva within Claude to make dozens of designs in minutes. For example, this really cool data infographic, this Instagram carousel using my own photos up here, and even this poster. By the way, my name's Sabrina Romanov, and I've gotten millions of views on social media, and now I teach AI for free to millions of people. So we're going to walk through everything step by step, how to hook up Canva to Claude to be able to do all of this with AI. But make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next training. The first thing we're going to do is connect Claude and Canva. So make sure you have a Claude account. Go to claude.ai. Okay, you don't need Claude Cowork, Claude Desktop, or Claude Code. We're just going to use claude.ai, the website. And make sure you have a Canva account as well. There are many features you can use with just a free Canva account. You don't necessarily need a paid account. Okay, now in Claude, on the bottom left corner, hit your name, hit settings, and then click connectors over here. Basically, a connector allows Claude to use the apps that you use. For example, if you use Gmail, setting up the connector for Claude allows Claude to read your emails and even draft reply responses. Same thing for Google Calendar. If you use this connector, then Claude can read your Google Calendar, tell you what upcoming events you have, and also create new calendar events on your behalf. What we're going to do now is click Browse Connectors, okay? Then search for Canva. It should be the first result here. Click the plus button to make the connection, and it's going to ask you to connect your Canva account with Claude. Go ahead and click Allow. Okay, and now we should see Canva over here. Real quick note on permissions. If you ever want to change them, click Configure here. And this basically shows what permissions Canva has. For example, always allowed to search designs and generate designs with AI. You don't need to change anything right now, but in the future, if you would like to change any permissions, that is how you find it, by clicking Configure. Okay, now let's start a new chat. On the left sidebar, click New Chat and paste in this prompt. List every Canva connector feature available. Output a bullet point list with a sample prompt for each feature and Canva plan required. Click enter. And what this is going to do is Claude is going to read everything about this new Canva connector and make a really simple table listing all of the features with a sample prompt for each feature and Canva plan required. So for example, generating a design is one of the things you can do with a Canva connector. Here's a sample prompt, and it's available on both Canva free and paid plans. You can also generate presentations like PowerPoints. You can review presentation outlines. You can edit a design. You can import designs from a URL. You can export designs, etc. So there are a lot of things that you can do here. I love starting with this prompt for any new AI tool or connector that I'm exploring, because it gives me a really simple list of all of the different things that I can do. So now let's try the sample prompt suggested here. I'm going to copy paste this, create an Instagram post for Blotato's new content scheduling feature, and I'm going to plug in my website so that Claude has extra context about my product and company. And now you can see that Canva is actually generating the Instagram post, and what it likes to do is give you several options. So we're going to see 4 different design styles to choose from to tell Canva which one we like, and then it's going to finalize that design. Okay, here are the 4 designs generated by Canva, okay? And you can give it feedback as well. Like, let's say we want to use number 3, okay? Use design 3, but make the Blotato text at the top more prominent and neon pink. By the way, Claude also drafted the sample captions for Instagram, which is great. Now what Claude is doing is taking our feedback. We want design 3, but we want some edits to that design. So here you can see it found the Blotato text element at the top. It's going to make it larger, bolder, and neon pink. So it's now performing that edit operation. You can see exactly what it's doing here by expanding the thoughts, asking me whether I want to save the changes or if I want to edit anything further. I'm going to say yes, save it. Okay, and now our design is ready in Canva, so go ahead and open it in Canva. Okay, and here's our design with the larger text at the top, just like I wanted, and neon pink. So this is ready to go. If you want any additional edits though, you can just tell Claude here and it will figure it out and update the Canva post accordingly. Now, this used the Canva connector, but created the design entirely from scratch. What if you already have templates in Canva that you want to reuse? You just want to swap out some of the text or swap out some of the imagery. The good news is it's super easy to do that now with the Canva connector. Okay, go ahead, back to Canva. This is the main homepage. If you don't see this, just click home on the left-hand side. Then click templates on the left-hand side, and this is where you can explore lots of different templates. What we're going to do now is create an Instagram carousel. So go ahead and search for carousel. Actually, this first one is really cute. Okay, so I'm going to select this template. I really like it, but I want to populate it with different content. Click customize this template, and this will create a copy of the template that you can edit, and Claude can edit it too. Here's the prompts that we're going to use within Claude. Analyze my Canva templates, especially the number of words per section, and provide the link to the Canva template. Okay, ask me questions to replace the text with my information, roughly following the number of words per section. Now, this is really important because Canva's templates are already really well designed. So if you were to replace 5 content ideas with a paragraph of text, it just wouldn't look as good. It wouldn't really look the same. It would kind of mess up the design. So the purpose of this prompt is to have Claude first analyze the templates and then make a plan to replace the content with the content you want, but so that it still looks good within the constraints of the template. So let's go ahead and copy this, or if you're watching on YouTube, take a screenshot of this and drop it into Claude. And then here we're going to replace this with the link to the template we just cloned. So remember here, we clicked customize this template. This made a copy that we can now edit. So go ahead and copy paste this URL and put it here. Okay. And then press enter. Now Claude is analyzing exactly the section by section breakdown, how many words is in each section, the structure for each slide. Now it's going to ask us clarifying questions. What is the content we want to put in there? And now Claude is coming up with the plan. It's going section by section and figuring out what is the new text going to be. It's going to ask you for feedback. Okay, so provide your feedback here before finalizing the plan. I'm going to say it looks good. And now it's going to make the carousel following the templates right here that we really liked. And when it's done, you'll see this link open in Canva. Go ahead and click that. Now this text was a little much, right? Everything else looks good, but I would just change the amount of this text. Okay. And this is a really cool thing too, because it's easy to come into Canva here and make any last tweaks. So I edited this because a little bit of the text is overlapping, and Canva automatically saves my edits. And now I can go ahead and post this to social media with the changes that I just made, the final tweaks to make sure it looks good. So our very last step is actually posting this to social media. Let's say you want to post this on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. For that, I use my own app. I built it for myself as a solo creator in order to scale to 2.3 million followers solo. You sign up for it here, and then once you're inside the app, on the bottom left corner, click Settings. This is where you connect your social media accounts. And on the lowest tier plan, as of today, May 2026, you can connect 20 different social accounts on the lowest plan of $29 per month. So you can connect 20 Instagram accounts, for example, or 20 Facebook accounts. So go ahead and connect your social accounts. And then we're going to hook this up with Claude Code so that Claude can be our social media manager, taking all of these Canva assets and posting them to social media on our behalf. Click API, and you're going to copy this link. Okay, this is really the only thing that you need to do to set things up. Now let's go back into Claude. Bottom left corner, click Settings. Click Connectors, just like where we were before, and we're going to add a custom connector. Okay, call it Blotato, and paste the URL here. It should be mcp.blotato.com/mcp. Then click Add. This button will say Connect when it's your first time connecting, so go ahead and click that, and it's going to ask you to connect your Blotato account to Claude, just like we went through with Canva. Now let's go back to our previous chat. And what's really neat here, I didn't even notice this, is Claude actually said the subtitle positioning slightly overlaps with the text. So we could have actually just told Claude here to go ahead and fix that instead of us having to manually do it. But I also like to show that you can make any final tweaks within Canva and everything is synced, because sometimes there are just like tiniest details you just want to change or put your finishing touches on before posting to social media. Okay, now I'll say I made my final edits. Now let's post it to Facebook and Instagram, draft a caption for it. Now Claude is going to detect that we have a Blotato account, okay? It's going to find our Instagram and Facebook accounts, and then it's going to draft a caption, and then it's going to post to those social media platforms. So here's the caption. Obviously, you can change it if you don't like. And it's asking a couple of quick questions. So I have multiple Facebook pages connected. So I'm going to say personal page. You can post in the future, or you can set up your calendar queue. Go to calendar here. Weekly schedule. This is a really nice way to like manage all of the posting times across your platforms. I'm on a lot of platforms, so it might look a little bit intimidating, but my point is you can schedule things in the future. You don't have to publish right now, but we're going to do it right now. Do you have the exported carousel images from Canva? Okay. I'm going to copy paste this. Now, in order to not run into some common errors, I highly suggest using this language directly. Export from Canva and then pass the Canva export domain URLs directly to Blotato to post. Otherwise, Claude gets confused about how to export this carousel from Canva. Okay, so go ahead and click enter. And now you can see Canva has exported all 7 slides and it's now posting on social media to Instagram and Facebook simultaneously. Okay, and now Blotato replied that both posts are submitted for processing and they should be live on Instagram and Facebook any second. So now if I go to Instagram, I can see it here, right? The carousel we just posted 32 seconds ago. Cool. So we can see the next slide. Okay. And similarly for Facebook, here is the carousel. So just to recap, we created this initial poster without any pre-existing templates or design. We asked Claude and Canva to make it completely from scratch, and we changed a little tiny thing, just the text here and the font color. And then we went through the exercise of selecting a carousel template that we really liked and then having Claude update it. There was a little bit of a mishap with the title kind of overlapping with this text, but Claude actually caught it and could have fixed it. I just didn't even notice that Claude caught it, but it was a good opportunity to showcase that you can open the carousel, make any tiny edits you want within Canva, and everything's saved, everything's synced. So then we went back to Claude and said, hey, everything's ready to go post this on social media to Facebook and Instagram through the Blotato connection. And by the way, the Blotato connection can also post to LinkedIn, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok, etc. The API is limited only to paying users just to help me reduce spam. But if for any reason you're unhappy with it, just hit me up at sabrina@blotato.com and you can get a full refund, no questions asked. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about are the most common errors I see. So these 2 errors we're going to talk about are related. The fix is actually the same. Okay, so if you are trying to use your own images, okay, so if you see an error like this where it says Canva export domain export-download.canva.com. It's not in my sandbox's network allows. I mean, this error looks terrifying, but the solution is really simple. Just tell Claude export from Canva and then pass the Canva export domain URLs directly to Blotato to post. If you noticed, I actually used this exact phrase earlier in the video and everything works smoothly the first time. This is only an error you're going to run into the first time. Then you can tell Claude, remember how we did this so you don't have to ask me again. And then related to that error, if you see an error like this, I have to upload assets to Canva. For example, if you want to insert your own photos or videos into the Canva template, you can absolutely do that, but Claude sometimes gets confused like how to do that. Okay, so if you're trying to do that and you kind of see an error like this, or it's trying to start an HTTP server to serve the images, just stop it and say, use Blotato to upload the photos or videos so Canva can use them. The reason this works is Blotato has a media library endpoint, so you can actually upload all of your local photos and videos to Blotato instead of Google Drive or Dropbox or some other solution. You can just upload it to Blotato and it'll post to social media. Okay, so just in case you run into those two errors, the solution is really, really simple. You just tell Claude, like, do it this way, and then it's going to work. Now, remember in the beginning when we asked about listing every feature with Canva and Claude and what else you can do, we really only touched the surface in terms of generating a design and editing a design. There's so many other things you can do with this Canva connector and Claude. So highly encourage you to try some of these sample prompts and keep experimenting with it until you're able to produce designs that you're proud of, that you would actually post and share on social media. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next training.